Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm your host, Buckning, and today we're going to give you the end of the week update here, even though it was a rough week, and I don't think it's going to end anytime soon with what's going on. But we're pretty much just used to it. It is what it is, and we'll just continue doing what we do best, and that's continually putting money into our portfolios and dollar cost averaging in. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. This is where we put $100 a week into a tax-free savings account to build a dividend portfolio right in front of your eyes. And if you're not new, welcome back. Today we'll update all the dividend trackers on trackyourdividends.com, update share site, and just go through the numbers this week and the buys that I made, which I'm sure a lot of people know or knew what I was going to buy because I did talk about it in but earlier week's video. So for the week here, the portfolio closing out at $13,388.45, down $112.16 today, down 0.83%. For the 1 week, down $201.39, down 1.48%. For the 1 month, rough month, down $806.76, down 5.67%. For the 3 months, down $56.46, down 0.42%. For the 1 year, we're down $350.91, down 2.55%. And for the all, we're up $675.04, up 5.29%. So as we always do every single week, we do dollar cost average into VFV, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. Closing out today at $89.44, down 92 cents on the day, down 1.02%. We now have about 10 shares. Our average price of getting it has gone down to $94.97. It used to be like $95 or something like that, and holds about 6.66% of the portfolio. And today's return and total return are completely off. But as you can see here, we did do a fractional buy, and we were able to get 0.2824 units at a cost basis of $88.51, which is great. I think this is the first time we've been able to purchase VFV below that $90. And so I'm pretty happy about that, pretty stoked about that. The next position we purchased was actually Qualcomm, ticker symbol QCOM. We talked about this in my earlier video this week. Today it was down $2.49, down 2.01%. We did do a limit buy on this one. This is a US stock, so I did pay the exchange rate, not a big deal, because now we have 8 shares. Average cost sits at $136.76. I do believe that used to be at like $140, so it dropped down quite a bit from what I usually have, and it holds now 10.11% of the portfolio. Today's return and total return will be off because of the purchase we did. Doesn't update till like Monday or something like that. But just to show you the buy here, we did do a limit buy because they have that buying power rule now that you have to have about 5% more to do a market buy. So I set the limit to 120.05 because when I looked at it, that's what it was at. And I was able to get it at $119.92 roughly US. Exchange rate of 1.3825, including the 1.5% fee. That is included in the exchange rate. The total cost for us was $165.79 Canadian. If we go back to the history, you can see that, go back. That is much lower than what we bought last year at 186.94 Canadian. We're at 165. So quite a big drop. But like I said in my earlier video, I am still very confident in this company, Qualcomm. And their yield now is 2.31%, but that is common when the price of the stock goes down. Yield typically goes up. And that's, those are my buys this week. So we'll go ahead and head over to trackyourdividends.com to update everything over here. So you can see without the updated positions here, you're going to get about a 4.17% portfolio yield. Our yield on cost is 4.38%. and annual income coming in at $548. So go ahead and change this to the US side of things. And we'll go ahead and add a holding. And the ticker symbol for Qualcomm is QCOM. There it is. We bought one share today, and we bought it at $119.92 US. Go ahead and add that holding. And then we'll change everything back to Canadian, update the portfolio, and we'll add another holding for VFV, because that is a Canadian stock. There it is. The amount of shares we got there is 0.2824. And we got it at a price of 88.51, and add that holding. So now, as you can see here, portfolio yield with the updated position is 4.14%. Yield on cost is 4.36%, thanks to dollar cost averaging. So we are getting about 0.25% more than if you were to build the portfolio today. Annual income coming in at $552. So we'll go down to Qualcomm. We now have 8 shares, down $3.35 today. Average cost for us is $136.76. And our total profit on Qualcomm is $211.48. Dividend yield right now is 2.48%. For us, it's 2.95%. We're getting about $32.32 per year in dividends, of course, divided quarterly. And down to VFV, 10.02. Price closing out at 89.44, change of 92 cents. Average price getting in for us is 94.93. We are down $55. And our dividend yield, you would get a better dividend yield than I would, because I am currently higher than what it closed out at 1.18%. You would get about 1.26%. And we're getting about $11.25 in dividends, of course, divided quarterly into 4. So that is trackyourdividends.com. Great place to track your dividends. Other than that, that's pretty much it. So we'll head over to ShareSite, which I have updated already. And what I like about ShareSite, of course, is that they have capital gains in there, dividends, currency gain as well, and then the total return, including all 3 of these metrics. So as you can see here, VFV, we have 10.0023 of a share, and Qualcomm should be sitting at 8. And yes, it is. And we have received some dividends as well for the month of September. So I think about next week we'll have, or the week after, we'll have the monthly update on how much dividends we received for the month of September 2022. So as you can see here, capital gains, we're down $1,918.55 thus far, down 12.75%. Dividends, we've received about $316.53, up 2.1%. And currency gain, we're up 211, 1.4% increase there. And with all the metrics combined, we have a total return of negative $1,391.02, down 9.24%. I guess technically, in theory, if you were able to buy stocks or dividend stocks at a very, very low price, maybe for a longer period of time, your dividends might be able to save you from the downturn in, the economy, stock market, and things like that, because you're continuing to get dividends paid out to you. And that's the cool thing about dividends. Essentially, that's just the theory in my head, but I'm pretty sure that works. I'm not sure what the rule is behind that, but I'm sure it makes sense in that sense. So that is ShareSite. So we'll head back over here. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Just giving you guys an update on the end of the week. I know it's been a rough week for the stock market, but with everything that happened this week, I don't even want to talk about it. Like the events and stuff like that, because I'm sure everyone is aware. Everyone's eyes tend to be focused on the news that comes out, and it's not always positive news. It's typically your negative news, and that's where your focus is, other than focusing on what you can control, which is continually investing in your future, continually investing in your portfolio, because some may have veered off the path and forgotten what their main objective is when it comes to building a stock portfolio, a dividend portfolio, anything of the sort. All the fundamentals that we talked about when the market was doing great kind of just like went out the window. So other than that, guys, hopefully you have a great weekend. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye.